This is the parental show. Because 30 minutes ago, Charlie Puth is here. That's Charlie Puth and Mother.
Hi there.
30 minutes ago, Charlie, we made Whip listen to the new song Daddy by Coldplay that got released yesterday.
Yeah, it's album coming out tomorrow. That's
and
right.
now we've got you with Mother.
Chris put out a song called Daddy.
Daddy.
It is nothing like your song, Charlie.
Right.
It is nothing like it.
How did you describe your song when you came in here?
I walked in and said, "Oh, this is the new Tears for Fears single, right?"
Oh my God, is that what you thought it sounded like, huh?
Well, when I was making I dreamt of that melody. It's the first time that I've ever fallen asleep and woken up remembering a melody that I had in a dream, because I can lucid dream, which is pretty crazy.
Right.
And in my mind, it sounded like a bagpipe part, like. But then I took it to my friend Andrew, and he was like, "We're not making a bagpipe song." And my friend Lou was like, who produced a lot of Post Malone stuff, was like, "What if we made it like a shuffle, like a Tears for Fears thing?" I'm like, "Oh, okay. So if we're gonna go there, we have to go to the pre-chorus and take it out of the key, like like, how like Tears for Fears goes, E minor, F sharp, minor, G major."
Yeah, I don't know what any of that is.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've heard it, though.
You know a lot more than I do.
Sounds
We're
good.
not ripping the song off. It's just kind of just like a note.
Right.
Kind of like how Done For Me is kind of like, an ode to George Michael.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And you said who else is on that song with you?
Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is playing drums on that.
And everybody knows him as he's the guy that looks like Will Ferrell.
And the guy who likes to, as you said, likes to be in his underwear.
Yeah, he likes to take his shirt off a lot.
Did he? He didn't do that in his underwear, did he?
I think he did.
No.
It was like 4 a.m. when we
Oh,
did
my
that.
God.
Man,
Why do artists always do that? I like asking. It seems like you guys always want to record at 3 or 4 a.m. Why doesn't anybody record at like 2 in the afternoon?
I record at 2 in the afternoon. When I write, I like when I'm working on a production, and I'm like, when I made Attention, I worked on so much jazz in the background.
Right.
I was tuning up the drums and making everything sound good at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But for whatever reason, I think there's some like vulnerability when you wake up like super, super early in the morning, like 2 a.m. or stay up.
Right.
Rather.
Right.
It's kind of like, it's the equivalent of sending a text that you're going to regret Sunday morning. Your phone's.
That's where all the good stuff comes out.
Interesting. I've never heard that.
That's a good angle. I never really thought of that either.
I mean, never, but I can see it working.
It's completely parallel, because for whatever reason, we're most like, that's why concerts, they push them to late at night, like the headliner's usually on at 10 o'clock at night, because when it's dark out, you can, I don't know, there's something about like the light not being there, like where a human can feel like more open.
You got to be careful of that though too, because you know what happened to Madonna? She pushed it to like midnight, and everybody sued her.
Yeah,
like,
she's getting sued.
The
The guy said I couldn't use the tickets and I couldn't sell them because no one wants them at midnight.
Yeah, she's playing in the middle of the
lawyer
night.
Was vulnerable. It's
crazy. So how have you been? Obviously, you have Mother out now. What's going on with you?
You know what? I must say, I love that there's something in B flat major. It sounds like Henry Mancini playing in the background.
Like this? I didn't know it was B flat either.
Go.
Yeah.
I
got this too.
It's like, I wish more stations did this. This makes it really
feels very relaxed and comfortable, right?
Showbiz.
Kind of quasi Christmassy.
There you go.
Maybe it puts your guard down. It helps you let your guard down.
It does. Well, I mean, I grew up playing jazz, so this I'm really supposed to be a jazz piano player, and I wrote "See You Again" and became a pop singer. So
just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, good for you. So you out on the road a little bit now, then, or what do you got going? Yeah.
Well, we came in just for you guys.
Oh, that's nice of you. You're helping out mixed kids for Lurie Children's Hospital, meeting a bunch of nice families and kids, and I think that's great. Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely. So we flew in last night, and I love flying into Chicago, except for the landing. The landing was a little crazy.
A little dicey?
A little dicey, because you always feel like the plane's just like kind of moving a little to the left, so you kind of propel your body to the right as a natural reaction.
Sure.
So that was nice, but I'm going to get some pizza later.
Oh, nice.
You got to get some Chicago pizza.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
At least it warmed up nicely for you, too.
Yeah.
So you're just doing this for us, coming in, meeting these families, and then what does your holiday season hold for you?
I'm going to make it as normal as humanly possible. My life is going at like 1,000 miles per hour at all times, so it's nice to just do absolutely nothing. So that's what I'll do.
Friends, family, you do a Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving.
You know how they do those?
My friend is doing a Friendsgiving. I'm going to spend it with my family, but the next day I'll have the friends leftover giving.
There you go.
Exactly.
I'm having one this Saturday if you want to come.
Yeah, if you're available, you want to give them one.
In Chicago, I feel like there's so much fun in Chicago.
There's so much to do.
There's like a surplus of food made.
That is one thing we do have a surplus of. Food and the occasional crime. But beyond that, we're okay.
Definitely.
Don't worry about that crime.
Overflowing with crime.
We're totally fine with that. Yeah.
Make the music louder. Make the music louder. Perfect.
And we mentioned, and I have to ask you, and I'm sure if if it's a sore subject, but
Oh, no, it's not at all.
you told E! News that you want to play Chandler's long-lost son on the HBO Max Friends reunion special.
You know what's so funny? I got to be so careful how I say these things because I said, as you said, I want to
Right.
do it, but knowing that that's really not going to happen. I'm like, yeah, I totally do that. Next day, like, Friends reunion confirmed, and Charlie's playing Chandler's
I saw
long-lost
that.
son.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Yeah, because everybody just assumes it's going to happen then, right?
Now I'm at I landed at the airport, and they're like, Charlie Puth, are you going to be Chandler's long lost son? And I'm like, I don't read things about myself online, so I'm like
Right.
wondering where that came from, but it's real.
Have people told you look like Chandler? Is that why you said it?
People tell me that I act like Chandler.
Okay.
I don't know if I look like Chandler.
Are you a huge fan of the show?
Oh, I'm a massive fan of the show.
Okay.
But I think, this is great, it playing in the background. I'm a huge fan
You should totally
of
do it.
Friends.
You should do it. You should totally do it.
I would totally do it.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of busy with this music stuff.
I know. Isn't it the pain when the career gets in the way
Yeah.
of fun?
I know. Damn career.
Yeah,
Damn millions
exactly.
of records sold. Damn.
What do I do about my throat? Like, I've had this cold for like 3 weeks.
You have a cold now?
cannot shake it.
Echinacea.
Is that the thing? Because I remember reading once, and I can't remember the specifics, but you had been sick on tour for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I wasn't taking care of myself. I was not sleeping. Sleep and echinacea. You take a water bottle and put like a couple drops. It's disgusting. It's
Right.
horrible.
Right.
I mean, this music makes it sound like the best thing in
Right.
the world, but it's terrible.
Right.
He loves your background music.
I love this. You put
Yeah.
a couple drops in there, and then suddenly you start to. It just opens you up. It's just like
So water and echinacea.
yeah.
And sleep.
And sleep. That's really, and vitamin C, but echinacea kind of has that or something.
Really?
Less vodka.
Less vodka? Is that bad?
I would think that vodka is.
I tried doing more vodka. That doesn't seem to be working.
Actually, you know what? On a real note, whiskey is not bad for your.
Oh,
for your
really?
throat.
You
yeah.
like whiskey.
A little
Yeah.
hot toddy.
There you go. A little hot toddy.
Bit of
Yeah,
lemon.
that's it.
I'm allergic to lemons, so I can't have lemon.
You're allergic to lemons? You're
I'm allergic to lemons and sesame seeds.
What happens
So
if you
is
have sesame seeds? You get a bad rash or what?
It just becomes uncomfortable. I I can't breathe.
Really?
Carry an EpiPen or something.
I don't even. I just avoid
I-
sesame chicken.
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go.
But it's so
And
And lemon
good.
chicken.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful on how you order your chicken. Look how much we're learning today.
Yeah.
Why he's having
Great.
A
pizza?
lot about you
That's
now.
why I'm having pizza.
That is great.
I would be really sad if I was allergic to pizza.
That would be bad, particularly in this town.
Yeah, that would be inconvenient.
Charlie, it's great seeing you. Congratulations on everything going on, and thank you again for coming in and meeting these families and helping out mixed kids for Lurie Children's Hospital.
It's my pleasure.
It's great
Really
to see you.
sweet of you.
It's 9:39 now on the mix.
Eric in the morning, 5:30 to 10.
No, it's not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Not a good